Aaron Schwab, queen of snacks. Not the mother of dragons, but the queen of snacks.
Very similar.
How is that full of? Is that full of snacks?
Yeah. I got a yogurt. Get your butt and an Olipop.
I don't get Olipop.
Peach bar.
What is an Olipop?
It's a
Probiotic soda.
Oh,
It's good for your belly.
it comes in a can. It can't be good for your belly.
What does that mean? What does it mean in a can now?
I don't know. That just doesn't scream health.
But it's crisp apple.
Oh. bleh.
No, that's it. That's it. Okay, that's not bad. Usually you have like half a.
Well, my backpack's downstairs.
What's in your backpack?
The rest of the day's food.
We should probably start the show. You wanna tell Leo to roll the open today?
Roll the open.
Every day, every day.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day, every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day, every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the show, everybody. Now, usually when I come out here, I come out of the dimly lit curtain, and I walk out here and I do a little joke, or I tell you about a monkey that attacked a kid or something. Today, though, it's going to be a little bit different, because as you're watching this is now normally our show is live, also live to tape, but today this show was taped days ago. Thus, the reason I'm wearing the same suit and Fallon's wearing the same outfit she wore on Wednesday. That's right, yeah. And the studio audience slept here. That's right, yeah. No, but the reason this monologue is going to be a little bit different, because it is a plea for all of you, because as you watch this, my pants are down in front of a doctor. That's right, because I'm having a colonoscopy today. That's right, yeah. Now, that's right. This show makes me work even to get my butt checked. That's right, yeah. Can't take a day off for that. Not in this company. Anyway, got to do a new show. Anyway, bing, bing. Love the bosses. Anyway, so, no, all kidding aside, I just want to say I'm 51. I'm getting ready to be 52. And though I just joked for a few minutes, there is nothing funny, nothing to joke about advocating for early screening for colorectal cancer. I know. So if you are my age or younger, now they even recommend guys, people in their 40s, 45, 50 to get it done. Please, guys, I know we can be stubborn as a species. Guys never like going to the doctor. We think we're invincible, but we're not invincible. So if you're watching this and you're on the fence about getting your colonoscopy, please, my dear friends, I want you around. Your family wants you around. Get checked, just like I'm being checked right now, like literally right now. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there is no good transition from this to say Fallon. There we go. Woo. Okay. Now, through the magic of television, I'm getting my colonoscopy right now. Where are you in the future?
I am also getting a colonoscopy. I'm kidding.
We got a couple's discount.
It was a BOGO.
That's right.
So no, I'm in Norway. So
right now, as people are watching this, you're in Norway.
I'm climbing a mountain as we speak. Yes.
Are you really climbing? Are you really going mountain climbing?
I'm doing lots of hiking. Yes.
Are you?
Yeah, it's primarily hiking.
Please be careful.
I will try.
I worry about you.
Thank you. I'll be careful. I am the least athletic in my group, so I may be left many times. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Are you excited excited? What are you most, because I've never been to Norway, I want to go. What are you most excited for?
Okay, so 2 things. I booked in, okay, so when we fly in, we do fly into Oslo, but then we're going to go over kind of to like the central portion of Norway for a really quick tour.
Okay.
It's in a national park to see musk ox, and you guys are going to think this is so weird, but they're rarely found anywhere. They're like prehistoric. They're so cool. So I'm getting
Musk ox?
Yeah, so I'm getting a guided tour to go see musk ox. And then we're flying up, and I'm going to pronounce everything wrong, to the Lofton Islands, and that's like it's a lot of the, when you see Norway photos of it, how beautiful, and it's a lot of it's from that area, so it's a lot of hiking there. So it's a group of us. We're going, and we're taking my stepson. That was his graduation gift, is to go on a trip.
I love that.
And yeah, he's spoiled, and so he did great. And so we were like, what do you want for, like, you can pick a trip, and he picked Norway. So
that is fantastic.
Yep.
Well,
and they have like, so my favorite cinnamon roll on earth was in Iceland, and they're a unique, they aren't glazed with icing like ours are. They're so good. And I looked it up. There's tons of cinnamon rolls in Norway that look the same. So I'm also going on a cinnamon roll tour. That's not like a legit one with a guide. I'm just going to go eat a bunch of cinnamon rolls, you know, so.
And my cinnamon roll is up in the air right now. Yeah, as we're doing the show. Yeah.
All right. TMI, lady.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm jealous of future Fallon.
I do think mine is more fun than yours.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. I have to tell you a story. So last week, I reviewed the movie Obsession. And you guys know me. I say there's nothing better than a 3 p.m. movie because there's hardly anybody at a matinee like that. And if it is anybody, it's just grandmas and me. And grandmas don't talk. They know, they have good manners. They eat quietly. I love a 3 o'clock movie. Well, I made a tragic error. I had a night alone, so I wanted to see Obsession, which I actually really liked. Scary as all get out, but I loved it. But I went by myself because Colin was gone. So I bought myself a 6 o'clock ticket.
Ooh, late.
Never do that again.
Okay.
Never do that again. So let me just tell you, and I promise you, hi audience, I promise you, I can over-exaggerate to make you laugh. I swear on this hand, I am not exaggerating an ounce of this. Okay, back to the story. When I bought my tickets, nobody had purchased a ticket. I'm like, oh, this will be great. I'll be alone in the theater. I get in there, and I'm sitting down with my little bag of popcorn. And as I'm sitting there, I see a couple walk in, a young couple, and I'm like, oh, God, where are they going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Right next to me.
What?
Like, literally right next to me. So he sits down, she sits down, he takes out a sleeping bag, unzips it, and flips it, to shake it out, and the zipper hit my temple. And I went, and you know me, I'm dramatic. I went, oh my God, like that.
Yeah.
And he goes, sorry, dude. I love being called dude. So he sits down, they both recline back, put their feet up, they take off their shoes. He has socks on, she does not. And I'm watching this and I'm like, oh, what have I done? What have I done to deserve this? So then 2 minutes later, I'm sitting there angrily eating my popcorn, and 2 young men walk in, and I see them walking up, and I'm like, no, don't come up here, don't come up here. Oh God, they're coming up here, and they walk right next to me on the left.
Was this theater only 1 row?
No, it was a 300-seat theater. 2 guys sitting next to me. Okay, I'll get back to them in a second. Now the movie starts, and I see a couple really trying to figure out where they're going, and she is holding a comforter, like a king-size comforter. And I'm watching them walk around and trying to figure out the perfect seat. They sit down in front, like where the 2 seats available for wheelchair companions. And I'm like, that's interesting. And he flips and puts the comforter over both of them. And as I look down, in about 15 minutes of the movie, I see activity.
Oh my God.
I see activity, and I'm like, and you know me, and I'm going like this. And I'm like, I mean, unless there is just a lot of movement.
Right.
Okay, now back to
Also,
these two.
that movie is not a hot movie like that.
Now
okay?
back to these two. So I'm sitting here, and dude next to me got an icy, the size of Bjorn. It's like this big, and he's sitting there, and he's slurping it. So I'm gonna call him Slurpy Sam.
Yeah. So
Slurpy Sam. I have Barefoot Betty over here. I have the people having Nookie down there.
Fondling Fran.
Fondling Franny.
Yeah.
So then Slurpy Sam gets done with his first round, and you know when you drink an icy and you have to shake it, there's like a little mound at the bottom. So he's slurping, he's shaking, and then he takes that spoon that's a shovel and he's scraping the bottom. And I'm sitting here, and all I'm doing, like, I just want to get up. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to escape in a moment. Like, I gotta swim, because he keeps slurping and scraping and slurping and sucking and slurping. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, I'm going to get up. And I got up quickly, and I walked down, forgot my phone in the seat.
No.
So I had to go back, and I'm like, I'm not going to get up again. So I just sat down and put up with this. So Slurpy Steve got done with the first Slurpee. He gets done, and I'm like, okay, we're done. I don't think he's going to go back to it. It's empty. He puts it between his legs, and I see him lean over to his friend, and he goes, I'll be right back. He went in the lobby and got a refill.
Okay, that is honestly too much sugar. Someone could collapse due to that sugar amount.
And I'm pretty sure, I'm not calling him a thief, but my theater doesn't offer free refills on Slurpees, and I know he was not gone long enough to go to the register. Yeah. So Slurpy Steve is also Slurpy Steve the Stealer.
Okay.
So he comes back with his illegal Slurpee, and I have to go through the whole process of giving him shaking and slurping and scraping.
So a top 10 experience? Yeah. Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
Did you hear the movie?
How was the play, Mrs. Lincoln? Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it was like, no, it was horrible. Like, the movie was scary to death. But this is why people don't leave their house.
Yeah.
This is why people watch movies, because of Slurpy Steve, Barefoot Betty, and Fondling Fanny down there,
You really do attract this.
I do.
You're a magnet for it.
The pandemic taught us how not.
Oh no.
The pandemic ruined all of us. We don't know how to behave in public. We're going to take a break. The hot dish next.
You okay? The water?
Welcome back, everyone. Follow us on social, Jason Show TV, Fallon on Air, and Jason Matheson. Well, it's time for the hot dish. Let's go, Leo. Let's do this. Woo! Let's do some hot topics. First up, the summer movie season is in full swing, and we've seen huge hits like Toy Story 5, the movie I just mentioned, Obsession, and some disappointments like Masters of the Universe, Star Wars. Yeah, I know. Now a new list is naming the highest rated movies of the of the past 25 years, and you might be surprised at what's number one. Ready? BroBible.com. That's a real site, everybody. Looked at IMDb ratings of all the movies. Coming in at number 5 is Christopher Nolan's Inception.
Okay.
The 2010 movie starred Leonardo DiCaprio as a thief who steals information from the subconscious of his targets. Did you like this?
I didn't see it.
You didn't?
No. Okay. Hot take.
Yeah.
I only really liked 2 Leonardo DiCaprio movies.
Which ones?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape and Titanic. I kind of fell off after that. He doesn't do my style of
You
movie.
fell off in 1997.
He doesn't do rom-coms or anything like fun. He does all serious stuff. I'm just like, I don't
Sorry,
care.
the boat sank. Yeah.
He at least was a fun, free spirit on that one.
That's right. Until he froze to death.
I did watch the first hour of the Battle movie. I haven't finished it yet.
I love One Battle After Another.
I watched
The
one battle.
movie.
I watched one battle. I gave up after that.
Yeah.
Jake loves them, so he can watch them all.
3 movies from the same franchise make up numbers 4 through 2. The Lord of the Rings movies from 2001 to 2003, they all earned 9 out of 10 ratings, with the final film earning the highest rating. I would actually, other than the fact that Return of the King has 17 endings. No joke. Every time you think that movie's going to end, then the elves pop up, and then the elves wrap up their story, and then the goblins come in, and then Liv Tyler wraps up, and then Steven Tyler comes in, and it's like, oh my God, yeah. Oh no. I remember seeing Return of the King in theaters, and the audience kept getting up and then sitting back down, like, oh, the movie's not over yet. Do you watch those?
I did. I watched, I got into them right before the final movie came out. So the final movie I saw at like a midnight showing, but I haven't like ever gone back to rewatch, and I honestly should, because they were really good.
They're actually, just sad thing, they'll never make movies like that again. Hollywood will never pay for the amount of extras anyway. Finally, the highest rated movie of the past 25 years. Another Christopher Nolan movie, The Dark Knight from 2008. Christian Bale was Batman, taking on the debut of the Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker, I should say. It has a rating of 9.1 in IMDb. This is the movie, and unless something else replaces it, Fallon, I was an entertainment reporter at the time, and the fact that that movie did not win Best Picture. You know, there's a list of Oscar flubs. Oscar, like, got it wrong. Like, Crash shouldn't have won. And Shakespeare in Love shouldn't have won. The Dark Knight, I think, is one of the most egregious Oscar mistakes in the past 25 years. Thank you. Yeah. I love that. To me, it's a perfect movie.
It's so good. Speaking of Heath Ledger, I did just watch 10 Things I Hate About You on the airplane.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Forgot how great that movie is.
Can I tell you, I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
It still holds up. I just watched it. Yeah, it's funny. It's an offensive but great like teen movie.
I gotta watch it.
You should. I think you would actually like it.
Others in the top 25 include Disney's Coco. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Pixar. The mob drama The Departed. Love that one too. And the Oscar-winning Parasite.
That was like just unique, which was nice. Yeah.
Sticking with movies next. On this day, 42 years ago, one of the most iconic movies of the 80s hit theaters, becoming a monster hit. Anyone my age, Gen Xers, you remember this. Fun fact, when I irritate Fallon, she does that to me backstage. About every other couple days.
Yeah, a couple days, yeah.
That's Ralph Macchio using the crane kick to win the final match in the legendary The Karate Kid. That movie, $8 million, okay? Keep this in mind. $8 million earned $130 million in 1984, which, guys, that is a ton of money in 84, and it was a cultural touchstone. It was in the zeitgeist. Ralph Macchio was in every teen magazine. Then they made Karate Kid 2, and then they had that great Peter Cetera song. And I danced with my girlfriend to that song. Yeah.
Oh, that was a time.
Erin hung her head in shame when I mentioned I had a girlfriend. Yeah, I know.
No, she's proud of you. Yeah.
Her name was Sheila. Anyway. Yeah.
That's how you danced with Sheila?
That's how she knew.
Okay,
anyway,
all right.
Have you seen any of the Karate Kids?
I have. I gotta be honest, it's been a minute, so seeing that clip, it made it look real embarrassing. But just like forever, I would lose my balance. So good on him.
Yeah.
I think I saw the Jaden Smith one once, maybe. Oh, so those are so rough.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
No.
I definitely saw at least the first and second original.
Part 2 is I love part 2 when they run across the rocks in Okinawa with Peter Cetera, and then it's just I got to rewatch that. It probably doesn't hold up. Anyway, next on the dish, I shared my review of Steven Spielberg's latest movie a few weeks ago. I just was disappointed. I wasn't a huge fan of Disclosure Day, and then I ended up upsetting a lot of you by ruining the end of the movie. Anyway, It seems I'm not the only one who didn't love it. The Hollywood Reporter recently ranked all 35 of Spielberg's movies from best to worst. Disclosure Day is near the bottom. That comes in at 28. They consider his Jurassic Park sequel, The Lost World, the worst of his movies. What? Anyway, I'll get back to that. Anyway, others on the worst list include Ready Player One, yeah, absolutely, and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
That was brutal.
That was brutal, and I will tell you, I just read Kathleen Kennedy just did a really interesting interview, and she gave a little bit of dish. She said that the reason that movie, and she admitted it was the worst of the series, she said it was because she didn't, and Steven Spielberg did not want to include aliens in that movie, and Harrison Ford didn't, and George Lucas pushed them to include aliens, and that actually was one of the main reasons.
Yeah.
People rolled their eyes at the end.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's why. But Kathleen said, yep, it was the worst.
Yeah.
Not good. Now, with the bad, we have the good. The best Spielberg movies, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Leading the way, my favorite movie of all time, number 1, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Number 2 is Jaws. Number 3 is Munich. Wow, that's a surprise. Schindler's List is at 4. I got to tell you, I would flip 3 and 4. And number 5 is a surprise. And that is, no, I just mean West Side Story coming in at number 5. But I got to tell you, it's so funny that we're doing this today. I just had a conversation on the radio, and a couple reviewers, I read an article, it's the same article I read, but it said that we need to take a fresh look. It came out during the pandemic. Then there was the controversy about Ansel, and it got wrapped up in all of that. People said that they think film historians, some of them will actually probably say in the future that one is better than the original.
Wow.
I got to rewatch it. I
didn't watch it because I was like,
yeah. I watched it, and I remember feeling bad because of the controversy with Ansel. I walked out. I was embarrassed to like it. I really felt bad, but I'm going to go back and watch it. That would be Saving Private Ryan. Oh yeah, yeah, that should be high. What? Raiders of the Lost Ark.
all right, we have some issues. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I forgot all the stuff that Steven did.
Yeah, Raiders should be higher than Munich. Oh, that list is trash. Yeah. Now that I come to think, that's a trash list. Anyway, forget that list. Forget everything I just said. Anyway.
Erase it.
Erase all of this. I don't care. I'm getting a colonoscopy right now. I'm passed out on a hospital bed. I don't care.
Is Eric going with you, by the way?
Yeah. He's going to hold my hand like Katie Couric.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I did DM Katie. I go, Katie, will you come for me and hold my hand from a colonoscopy?
And she said, lose
she
this
goes,
number.
I'm a little busy. Yeah, I'm a little busy. From the movies to the stage, next up in the dish, we told you last week that Fallon got a chance to see Maya Rudolph in the hit Broadway show, Oh, Mary. So, what did you think?
Okay, I'm not going to ruin anything for anyone, so I'll start by saying that so you don't have to worry. I had no idea what this play was about other than it's Mary Todd Lincoln.
Yeah.
So I knew, okay, it's about Abe Lincoln's wife. I haven't seen this play. I haven't read anything about it. So I was just going to happen to be there for an awards, and when I saw Maya Rudolph was going to be there, I immediately bought tickets.
I remember you told me.
Her. So let me say, it was hilarious. It's very adult. It's like rated R for sure. So this is not, when it comes to your city, because it is going on tour, it is not one to take the little kids to. I will say that for sure. And it tells a little bit of a story of, you know, I mean, is it, obviously, it's exaggerated. It's from Cole, I'm going to say Scola. I was going to say the name wrong. Cole is so great. So what I liked about it is it's very fast-paced. So you'll have a scene, and then it goes black and goes to the next scene, and you just get laugh after laugh. And it's so fast paced, and it's not too long. That's like one thing I was like, I really hope this show doesn't have like an intermission, and it makes it go. It didn't. It was like the perfect length of time you would want for it. It's so funny, and I can see how every person that plays Mary makes it their own, because it was very Maya Rudolph in this, and I can imagine Cole played a very different Mary, just like all the others who have played. So when it comes to a town near you, go see it. It is so funny. And like I said, very adult. Mary is a drunk. I will say that. That's one thing I will reveal about Mary. Mary's a drunk.
Yeah.
And Mary has a dream of her
That has
own.
nothing to do with being...
Has nothing to do with sitting in the White House with Abe Lincoln.
No, being First Lady is the least of her concerns.
No, and it does cover, it has them going to the theater near the end. It has some historical things in there, but it is a good time.
I always like to ask this, my last question for you. How was your audience? Because, just like here, you can have an audience that's good and in the rhythm of the production. It makes it better as a whole.
They were so good. She does so many facial expressions and so many says so many ridiculous things. And the audience was dying the whole time, but respectful. It was a great audience. Very good energy.
Yeah, locally, if you're watching the Jason Show from our home city of the Twin Cities, the Ordway, it's coming here to the Ordway Center for the Performing Arts, but like Fallon said, it's traveling across the country. So check I'm so jealous.
The next Mary is Meg Stalter in New York.
From Hacks?
From Hacks, yes.
No.
And she will do such a different job than Maya did even. It'll be so good.
I can't wait. For more information, again, go to the O Mary Theater website for ticket and location information. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Today.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. It's a story of love, second chances, and resilience. Chris Patro and her husband, Dave, spent years in the TV news business, some in this very building right here. Then on an ordinary night at home, their lives changed. Nearly 7 years ago, Dave went into cardiac arrest while sitting next to his wife. Luckily, Chris knew CPR and saved his life. But that's just part of the story that they tell in the new book called Deadline, a reporter's true story of cardiac arrest and the race to survive. Audience, please welcome Chris and Dave. Hi, guys.
Hi, Jason.
Nice to see you.
Yes, nice to be seen.
Okay. My apologies. My first question for you. What is it like? Chris spent many years in this very building.
Yeah.
The Jason Show was shot at Fox Studios, KMSP. What's it like for you to be back in this building?
I am so upset that we didn't have all this beautiful stuff when I was here. Like, come on.
Because what year did you, do you mind if what year did you leave? Did we cross paths?
I don't think so. It was way back before you. So 1996 and 7 and 8. Yeah.
Okay, we just missed each other.
7 and 8.
Yeah, we just missed each other. So, okay, what was it that made you're a reporter, but what made you want to put this story? Because I was watching you, even when I read the introduction, I watched you two look at each other. What made you want to write the book?
Well, for me, Dave and I are both storytellers.
Yeah.
Journalists by upbringing, I guess. And when you go through something like this and your lives are changed in the way that ours has been, you want to do something with it. And we were hoping that by writing our story, because that's what we do, what we learned can in turn help others and help save lives.
Okay, I'm looking at that photo right there. I remember your face, your publicity photo. Like, I remember your publicity photo in our building. Anyway, Dave, if you will, take me to that day in 2019. It was a typical day for you, wasn't it, my friend?
Yes, we had just gotten back home from a family reunion, and we sat down to watch Yellowstone. Instead of me unpacking our bags, we sat down. Chris insisted.
Yeah.
And then I have no memory of it, but apparently I made a gasping sound and basically
collapsed.
That's
Collapsed.
it. And pick it up from there, Chris. What did you think? I mean, again, you knew CPR, but
Right.
it's a normal day, just
Normal
like
day.
we're experiencing right here.
Yeah.
I don't know what the weather was like, but you know, it could have been sun. A normal, ordinary day, and then, so what do you immediately, what does your mind do in that moment?
Well, it's like time stops. Here I am sitting next to the man that I love, and I look at him, and his head is back, his eyes are open, his mouth is open, but he's not there. And I jumped up and I shook him, and I yelled his name. I even slapped him. I've never done that before or since. And there was no response. So I dialed 911 and dragged him onto the floor and started CPR. I mean, it was, thank goodness I got convinced to take that CPR class at work, because at first I didn't sign up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, look, we've all done it. You get that email. I'm thinking about this. You get this email. Oh, the company's going to offer, and you kind of blow it off.
I
Thank
did.
Goodness that you took
I did.
that.
Somebody dropped out of the class, and they asked me if I wanted to take the place.
No. Did that? Let me ask you, Chris. Did that time? Because what was it? You did CPR for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, nearly 10 minutes.
Chris? Did it feel like forever? I mean, when you think of that 10 minutes.
It felt like an eternity, and I kept asking the 911 dispatcher, where are the EMTs? Because they should have been there. You know, it felt like they should have been there. And my arms felt like they were going to snap off, and then she would have me stop and listen for him to breathe, and he was never breathing. And then my 16-year-old daughter came home from her friend's house as I was doing CPR on her dad.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and Sammy came in, and I just said, Sammy, I think Dad's had a heart attack. I didn't know at the time it was a cardiac arrest. Go out into the driveway and flag down the EMTs. And in a flash, she was gone and brought the EMTs in.
And then you're off to the hospital. What was the initial, that first, we got to take a break in a second,
Yeah.
but before we do, that you go to the doctor, and then that first conversation with them, they come in the waiting room. I mean, that anticipation, I mean, you see it depicted in movies when you're just waiting to hear. What was that moment like?
So Dave obviously went right into the, it was like a cardiac emergency room
Yeah.
at the University of Minnesota Hospital. And so I was in this waiting room all by myself, and I see Dr. Yiannopoulos coming over on the horizon, and I couldn't tell if it was the death walk or the hope walk.
You're looking at his body language.
And that moment between knowing and not knowing felt like an eternity.
What happened after that? More with Chris and Dave when we return. Back in a moment, everyone. Welcome back. Our friends Chris and Dave, the book is out. Please go get it. I'll tell you how to get it in a little bit. I want to pick up from the moment, okay, because I just can't even imagine, my friend. What is your first memory back? Because you were telling me in the break, you were clinically dead for how long?
I was clinically dead in our living room floor for over 10 minutes. And then I have no memory. My first memory is when I woke up from a medically induced coma nearly a month later.
And who did you? Was Chris or was it the doctor? Do you remember what you saw first?
I had no idea where I was. I determined I was in a hospital room.
Yeah.
I was in the one in the bed.
Yeah.
My first thing I said is, "Where's my wife?"
Yeah. And where were you, Chris, when you got the word that he had woken up?
I was sleeping at home. It was in the morning, and I got calls from the nurses regularly, and I picked up the phone, and they said, Dave's awake. He's asking for you. And mind you, he had not recognized me, heard me. He was not awake for over a month. I don't even know if I got dressed. I just flew to the hospital, and there he was, sitting up in his bed. And when I walked in, his eyes recognized me, and he smiled, and he could barely speak, but he was there.
You know how, yeah. You know how TV is. Before we run out of time, I want to ask this question for the both of you. I know this seems cheesy and just a cliche, but what do you take from this? Because I don't care if it's small, medium, or large. I really do believe you're supposed to learn something from everything. What did the both of you learn from this? Like, did your outlook on life change?
I'll have Dave go first.
I have a totally new outlook on life. Life is short. You never know what could happen. And we got a new home. We took trips. We have people over. I'm way more open with my family and friends. I'm holding nothing back. So yes,
When you say open, you just right? When you say open, you mean like if you want to say I love you, you say I love you.
Exactly. Emotionally, everything. Yes.
And for you, Chris?
For me, well, I'm grateful every day, and let's just say little things don't bother me now, of course, and
even people in movie theaters that drink ice. I'm just joking.
Okay,
that was the thing from earlier in the show.
That's another conversation. No, but it gave us an outlook where, Dave and I started out working together as a team, and now it feels like we have a second assignment in life. And if we can help save more lives with our book and by talking to people like you have here, I feel like we're on to something really important.
What was it like, the process? I mean, because you have to, when you're writing the book, you have to kind of relive the most difficult chapter of your life. What was that process like?
Well, I started, and for me, I don't know if you're all familiar with Caring Bridge, but I would post every day in the hospital. And that is in the book because that is like a play-by-play of the experience in the hospital. And so it was both difficult but also cathartic because everything that was inside my heart and my brain was now out on paper. And for me, it helped me process all the miracles that had to happen before Dave came back. And then Dave picks up the narrative halfway through.
For me, one of the first things I thought when I woke up from that coma was, oh my gosh, what have I done to Chris? And that is my, we both have PTSD from our event, but that is my trigger. And so I can't really read Chris's first half because it makes me realize what she had gone through, because she lived through all of it, and I was mostly dead through all of it.
Unbelievable. Well, I want to end on a light note because, as we said at the beginning, I love to end how we began, and we began by talking about Chris spent many a year in this building, in this studio, and we found something to make you laugh.
Oh no!
We went in the archives of this old building, and we found one of your tapes. This is
What?
This is so. Let me quickly, how long do I have, Joe? Let me quickly explain. The archives, when you were a reporter like Chris, all of your stories were put on these tapes called Beta that are the size of our producer Bjorn. And they're this big, and these were all the stories, the dates, and then they were labeled Chris Patro 1. So this
oh my gosh, Jason.
This is your first ever stories, and the first one was August 16th, 1996, and it was a study on cancer. Yeah, look at that.
Healthcare, yeah.
And then let me see a funny one. Let's find. You did an in-depth. Can I make you laugh?
Oh, please. I think I know which one you're coming to.
All I read is this. You'll die. You ready?
Yep.
Prostitute 1 and Prostitute 2.
What? No way.
Chris, am I making that up? Right there. Prostitute 2. Chris! What the hell were you doing here?
Wow. Jay,
what was that story?
Well, I wasn't undercover, I promise.
Give it up, everybody. The book is called Deadline, a reporter's true story of cardiac arrest and the race to survive. It's available on Amazon and more. My friends, please get this book. To learn more, head to liveshotpublishing.com. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Isn't that great?
You're killing me.
Is it? Hi, welcome back, everybody, to the Jason Show. Well, whenever we have the laundry guy here, Patrick, we have to keep him around because he has so many questions that come in on our social for him. So we have laundry leftovers. So let's get to it. Let me, where did we leave off there? Okay, here we go. Tina. What up, Tina? Tina asks, hey, Patrick, how do I get the musty smell out of a bathing suit? I used vodka, soaked in oxygen bleach, washed in hot water, dried. This is my favorite. She writes, and I quote, she still stanks. Oh. There we go. Yeah.
Honestly, I think you should soak it in vinegar. I think what is happening, I think that there's extra detergent left in the suit and it is holding that odor. So I think you need to soak it. I would put it in a basin of warm water with about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of vinegar, and I'd let it sit 2 or 3 hours, because I don't actually think at this point that it's the garment. I think it's the detergent. I think it's gone rancid.
Really?
Yeah, that'll happen when it's oily. When there's like an oily detergent, it'll go rancid. So really the vinegar is going to break the detergent up, and I think that's where the odor is.
Alyssa writes to us, how do I get my son's baseball pants bright white again? The field sand stains are impossible to get out.
Okay, whoever decided white baseball pants.
Right?
Right, okay.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
So stupid. And I didn't play baseball. I mean, look at me.
Yeah.
But really, it's just, anyway. But the way that you do it in the moment is get a brush, like a horsehair brush and a bar of laundry soap, wet the brush, run it across the bar, and then scrub the pants. And the dirt will lift up. But I have a hack for this. After the baseball game, if you bring him some other pants so you can take them off, stop at the car wash on the way home, put them up where the floor mats go, and you can pressure wash them. You can.
Little Nick, we have to make a pit stop. We'll be.
You know
before
what?
we go to the DQ, can we stop at the car wash?
Well, stop at the DQ, and then, you know, while he's having ice cream, you can take care of the pants.
If you do that with your child, will you please record that and send us the Jason Show? I just want to see the kid's face. Yeah. Here we go. Judy. Hi, Judy. How do I get sidewalk chalk out of kids' clothes? I tried stain removers you recommend, but it never seems to get them fully out.
Okay, this is another time for the brush and a bar of soap. You wet the brush, you run it across. What you're actually doing is you're building the lather up in the brush. So then when you attack the stain, you're scrubbing, and the chalk, in this case, is lifting up into that lather. If you run the bar directly across it, or you use like an oily soap or something, it's pushing the chalk in deeper. And what we want to do is use a brush to lift it up.
Wow. I've been doing segments with you. I learn at least 4 things every time that I've never heard. Okay, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. How do I get charcoal deodorant stains out of my lightweight summer merino wool shirt? That's very specific.
It's very specific, but I love that. I love that you wear wool in the summer. A lot of people think you can't. What you need to do is, we can't use the normal thing of oxygen bleach, which was what I would have told you, because it's not safe for wool. So I want you to take like liquid hand soap or an oily stain remover, put it on, let it sit on there 2 or 3 hours, and then flip it inside out and run the water through it, because the deodorant is actually on the inside. So you're going to flip it inside out so that when you run the water, it's forcing it out in the right direction.
This will get you fired up.
All right, I'm
you
ready. Let's do it.
I love to get you all worked up. Mary, thoughts on scented beads and stuff like that that you add to the wash?
Mary! Mary, what are you doing? No! No, Mary! No!
No, Mary, no!
Those scented beads are not necessary. If your clothes are clean, you don't have to make them smell like something artificial.
There's just certain products that get Patrick riled, and I love it. Like, that's absolutely one of them. There we go. You can see this whole segment a little bit later on YouTube. Just search The Jason Show. And you can also find Patrick, all down here, and visit his store, Mona Williams, in the Mall of America here in the great Twin Cities area. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. It's a great. I didn't expect the bookend. I began the show talking about getting checked and taking care of your health, and then this is a reminder after you take care of your health to appreciate the life that you have. So thanks to Chris and Dave for being here. That's just absolutely what an amazing story. Hey, we have some great shows coming up this week. Tomorrow we'll be back live. Singer and rapper Mod Sun joins me in studio. On Wednesday, Stephanie Hansen. She's a rapper too. She'll be back. I'm sorry. I would love to see her. I would love to see her rapping. Anyway, and on Thursday, the cooking mom, Amy Hatton is back with some summer recipes you don't want to miss. Well, get your free tickets right now at eventbrite.com. We will be right back. And let me thank in advance or in the future the doctors that have to put up with me today. Yeah. And Colin, who had to put up with me doing the prep on Sunday. Yeah. Thank you to my family, because know thyself, I'm a whiner. So thank you to the doctors at Minji. I appreciate it very much. And don't forget to get your check. Thanks to this audience, man. We had the best studio audience today. And thanks to you for watching. Go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow. Scan that QR code to come see us. Bye, everyone.